Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. My name is Danielle Bhavya Winter. I was born in New Zealand, but I'm truly a global citizen. I would like to tell you about my experience here at Kalmata Ayurvaid for the second time this year. My problems began quite a few years ago, and people just think, oh, you're getting older. They tell you to think this will happen to you, but I don't believe that. My belief is that if we live in harmony with nature and we seek out those ways, that our quality of life will be beautiful forever for our bodily existence. So what happened was my husband and I travel a lot for our work and our life, and I began to have tremendous imbalance in my digestive system, and it manifested in ways that really I could not ignore. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I wasn't absorbing the nutrients from my food. My hands got very, very stiff, little skin eruptions here and there, and eventually things went to the point where they affected my mind and my outlook. I'm generally a very, very positive, optimistic person, and I began to have a lot of negative emotions. I have studied on my own Ayurveda and had different Ayurvedic treatments, but nothing was sort of explaining to me how my problem is arising. And therefore, if I don't fully understand that, then I wasn't sure how I could change my lifestyle and improve what was the quality of my living when I got home. So it got to the point where I was vomiting all the time. I was very sick. And somehow, magically, we came across this place online. We had heard that Almora was a beautiful, peaceful place. There's a lot of Shakti, so much prana. And so we said, okay, we will come here. And we did. And our first impression was, yes, this place is so beautiful. And the second is that we met Dr. Rakesh and Dr. Ashwarya. And that's really, I think the moment of healing began then. To have such deeply wise, passionate, focused, knowledgeable. I mean, I could just fill the video with my feelings for the doctors, and then their ability to translate and give to me in accessible language, but not watering it down, because I want Ayurveda traditional. I don't want some watered down, fuzzy language. Well, quick segue back. The doctors in Germany, where I'm living, are excellent, and they gave me all the tests. For the first time in my life, I went to allopathy for testing purposes to make sure that nothing was, there were no tumors there or anything of that nature. So I got the all clear. I've been a vegetarian/vegan for about 30 years and try and live as sattvic of a life as possible. So, okay, doctors in Germany said, there's nothing we can do. Maybe we can give you some chemotherapy drugs to help with the nausea. So I was like, okay, no thank you. Okay, so we come here. I'm explaining to the doctors the issues, and finally, I can't express to you the relief in hearing, okay, this is your body, this is your dosha, this is your nature, your prakriti, this is your true individual nature, and this is what has happened to it. And I could ask again and again and again, and the doctors are ever patient and explain again what's happening inside my body. And then the treatments are given according to that. The treatment center is true Kerala style, beautiful, clean. The treatment rooms have the wonderful traditional wooden tables, two girls, very professional, and I had the great treatments. I had Shirodhara and Dinacharya, the cleansing, and Potli, lemon Potli, Shirodhara, and Izuchi, I think that's how you say it, which is the incredible oil bathing. It feels like a second skin. So the treatments are excellent. I felt pretty quickly the benefits from them, plus I had bastis, which were to, everything is designed to reset, harmonize, and rebalance my digestive system, because that was completely out of whack, and something I hope everybody in the world can find out, that if digestion is not functioning, mind is not well either. And I think in today's world that is so important, because so many people, digestive issues, and the thyroid and all of that, that the gut and the brain work together, and if they are not in harmony, then our mind isn't. We can't find harmony in the mind unless we're truly understand that, and then we can use sort of willpower and mantra and so on and so forth to stay in a good place mentally. But it's challenging unless you get the treatments to get your body functioning again. So first time we stayed, it was wonderful. We made a deep connection here, I feel. We went back home, and I'm an artist, but I have to say, after the first treatment, really my art took off in a different way. I think my mind had some greater peace, and so I was able to access, you know, more cosmic consciousness and allow it to come through me. And it lasted, I would say that lasted a good 18 months until I felt some disruption coming again. The doctors had given me a protocol to follow and some herbs and things like that. But another thing is, it takes a long, long time to become so deeply imbalanced. So one trip here was truly miraculous. I didn't vomit again. I was greatly improved, but I need to come back again. And so we came back again. My hands, after 2 days only of treatments here, again, open them. That's a big deal, because I'm still a young woman, young enough, you know, I should not be crippled. And I have even greater understanding, more understanding and guidance about how I should live when I get back home. And I will certainly come again. I think this will be a lifelong part of my life now. And let me see if I've left anything out. Of course, an important thing for people to know, I think, when they come to Ayurveda, it seems very exotic and complicated maybe, and people nowadays have no attention span. So the doctors make Ayurveda, I wouldn't say simplified, but clear. And if you open your mind and you're present, it's very easy to understand why they don't give imbalances names, disease names, which puts you in a box almost, you know. Here it's, if you're open and want to heal, the remedies are there. So a little background about Ayurveda I think is necessary before we come to it. Our understanding of what is available, and how our approach as the patient should be, so that we're all working in harmony as humans here and with the cosmos. So I think I've said it all. I'm very grateful, deeply grateful, and I'll end with Om Loka Samasta Sukhinum Bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.